I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales. It's Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola.
This bout is scheduled for...
All the talking has been done. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good defense there to stop that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't find a home. The straight right just misses. Welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. A perfect counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They got the momentum. They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That big hook doesn't land. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. They got out of the way of that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Catch and shoot. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a scoring blow. Well done with that counter shot. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left hook missed. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the...
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That one will count. This fight has a real good flow to it. No rest for the weary. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Terrific counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. A big whiff with the right hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
That counter punch caught him clean. Caution is being thrown to the... Hold it right there. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Come on. Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change?
It happened. You saw it here live.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
Come on, you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Do your business.